Good word, y'all. DKB here. So we have a re-signing in linebacker Quincy Williams, Quinnen Williams' older brother, and I'm pretty fired up about this. I mean, I know he gets a lot of slack for kind of some boneheaded plays, some penalties that should have never occurred. But he is one of the best waiver wire pickups that the New York Jets have gotten, and just his style of play, that heat-seeking missile kind of mentality, I think is really fun to go out there and see on the field. And there are tangible improvements in him being able to hone that in a little bit and play a bit more consistently on a game-by-game basis. And I think we've seen that in real time. So with the re-signing, we're looking at a 3-year deal for $18 million, which I think is a steal. A lot of people didn't want to necessarily pay $6 million a year from what I was hearing. But I thought that he could reach anywhere up to about $8 million. And so this really is a steal. I know it's an off-ball linebacker and they generally don't get paid. But we're talking about a guy that's put, back-to-back 100 tackle seasons. And he's been an underrated part of this new energy that the defense has found, and probably a key component of us being able to finish top 5 in yards as a defense. So what are some other things about the deal? There's really not much more to it. There's no secret bells and whistles. It can reach up to about $21 million with incentives from what I've been told. But as I mentioned, I do think this is a key signing. He's young, right? 26 if I'm remembering correctly. He has a lot of room that he can grow within his defense still. He'll be heading into his 3rd year. And as far as what I mentioned with some of the increases in some of the key areas that you will want to think about, especially for our 4-3 defense and what we ask our linebackers to do, he's seen increases in sacks, solo tackles. I don't really care about the total tackle as much. Tackles for loss, quarterback hits, yards per completion, yards after catch allowed, and he's had, I believe, the lowest missed tackle rate of his career this previous season. So he spoke a lot about being a Pro Bowler. Jeff Olbrich mentioned he believes he has Pro Bowl talent as well. In this day and age, it's kind of, is hearsay. I don't care as much about that. An eyebrow gets raised if I hear all-pro talent, but still, when you think about a guy that career seems like it was definitely careening and he was going to end up, packing grocery bags somewhere, to come back and put up some of the numbers and the performances that he's been doing, I think tells a lot about his mentality and his ability to be able to learn and grow from his mistakes. So we have the increase there. He's still a very explosive player, and I'm excited heading into year 3. I mean, year 3 is about when we seen his brother pop, right? So who knows? Maybe we can get some kind of all-pro level season out of a guy like Quincy Williams, if nothing else. I look forward to the big hits and the uppercuts on Sundays that'll be coming out. And one of the underrated pieces of this as well is I know there were a lot of rumors that Quinnen and Quincy would kind of be a package deal. And so if nothing else, with us kind of being, strung along by Aaron Rodgers, I do think this is a good sign that the organization just isn't in a steady hold and that they're still making moves happening, hence Chuck Clark, some of these restructures, and this Quincy Williams re-signing. And so maybe it goes a little bit of a gesture as like good faith to get something done with Quinnen Williams, who, at least according to the last time we heard Joe Douglas at the Combine, said that the team and Quinnen is in a really good place in terms of contract negotiation. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are. I think I'm higher on Quincy maybe than most, but let me know how you felt about the contract and then what he can do within these next 2 years, and I'll catch you guys again. Peace.